Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. Doing a very quick video. I'm not even on my camera, I'm just on my phone. Got home from, I didn't go to work today, I went to school today and the wind is almost knocked me over, literally. I'm a little guy, so I'll fly away. You gotta keep me, you gotta anchor me somewhere. But anywho, as you can tell, there are a lot of figures on the desk here, and you can tell by the title, it is Fugitive Predator Mayhem. It's nothing even actually that crazy. So if you didn't watch my last toy haul, I got doubles. That was basically the whole thing. So here's my, let me get close up here. Here's my original Fugitive Predator. Definitely one of the better ones made. I really like him. And where are you? Here you are. He is missing his arms right now because I was doing hot water treatment. He was just all frozen up. And I actually got this one here that I picked up. And so basically, you know what I kind of like to do with my main Predators is I want to have them all in with their different head sculpts. I pretty much have enough Jungle Hunters to do a biomask version, a closed mouth, and an open mouth, and among others. You know, with blood and all of that. And I like to do that with the main Predators. I did that with City Hunter. I did that with Berserker. And I want to do it with Fugitive. So basically using the heads that came with these Lab Escape Fugitives, the one there is the double. He's in a weird pose because, again, hot water treatment. That is pretty much what I'm going to do with Fugitive Predator. So I'm going to mix and match them. And I have some interesting poses that I have in mind for this Fugitive right here. That's pretty cool. And that's really it. I just wanted to make a little update. What I want to ask of all you fellers, gals out there is, what do you think of these kind of videos? I am getting around to doing a collection tour. Don't worry. But if you guys dig these little mini videos that I can put out throughout the week when I'm not able to put up reviews or my news videos, or basically those, you know, the ones that take a lot of work, let me know. Definitely let me know. And that is that. I also have those emissaries that I want to display, kind of like an army a little bit. So I'm beefing up the Predator shelf. Should be pretty cool. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to highlight. Originally, I got this one right here as the double, and I know they are reissuing these. They have officially been reissued. They're all over Targets now. Mine had a couple. Apparently, this one, I don't think this one is the reissue. I actually think that this one in particular was one they found in the back, because I just opened this guy, and you know what? Let's kind of get him in the light here. And if you look closely, the color is actually pretty much different. So here, let's do this. Let's grab you, for example. So this one has a lot more gloss. This one is really shiny. The helmet is just really vibrant. I know it's hard to show it, but this one, not shiny. This one's very glossy, and the same goes for the rest of the armor. But the actual skin, the texture and the color are different. This one is more yellow, whilst this one isn't really, and it has a lot more red, I think. A mix between red and pink, almost, with a tint of brown. And same thing goes here. So you have the legs here, and then the legs here. So I'm actually really happy about that. And man, the helmet is so much better than the original. This one's pretty good, but this one is really shiny. And here, let's bring in something else. So the head sculpt I have on my Lab Escape is the head sculpt that came originally with him. I swapped their heads. And the paint on this is pretty good. It's pretty awesome. But if you compare it to this one, man, this one is so much better. There's a lot more detail, and the paint is just so immaculate. So I am really happy about that. That just proves that, you know, reissues, they can really make a world of difference, because again, these are just in person, they're night and day. On the camera, it's probably not showing it off too well, but oh, I'm so happy about this. So I'm gonna open them up. This is gonna kind of be my definitive Fugitive Predator. So, all right, and next thing you should see is pretty much the final display. So let's move on. All right, so it is not the display yet, but I pretty much have them posed almost of how I want them. So right here I do have basically the definitive Fugitive. This is the reissue, and I did put on the LED light function. The cool thing, which I was actually worried about when I saw that the paint was so much better than the original, is that the paint job on the 2.0 helmet is the same paint job as Lab Escape's LED feature head, so that pretty much worked out perfectly. And right by him I do have him from the scene where he finds the helmet next to the Jungle Hunter helmet and plasma caster, and basically puts it on to see that kid's bedroom, you know, McKenna, I forgot the kid's name already. And I do have him, I try to make it movie accurate, so his left arm here doesn't have the gauntlet, but this one does because the kid has it. And pretty much the same thing with this one. What is kind of funny is that during the Lab Escape scene, he doesn't actually fire the gun when he doesn't have armor. It's when he does have armor that he fires the gun. I had to double check that on YouTube and look up the scene, but I do have him with the open mouth sculpt, and of course this one's the closed mouth. Fantastic looking. And I know people might be saying his head is too low to his body, but actually if you go back on to revisit the film, his head is like that. It's really, really close to his armor. He doesn't have the he doesn't have a giant neck, you know how it is. But and I do have the Fugitive without the armor, with a closed mouth and with an open mouth. I kind of want to find, I don't know how, maybe I have figures that kind of look similar to those scientists, because it would really make the display that much cooler, mainly for these armorless ones so they can fight. And again, I don't know why they came with shurikens, because he doesn't use them when he's like this, but it's cool that I have extra shurikens. But anywho, I'm going to get to work on the proper display now, and I'm going to turn this off because I don't want him to lose his batteries, and I have a lot of extra heads and hands, and I plan to put these on display. I tried maybe like getting into the whole NECA head stands thing, because that's actually a cool concept as opposed to their general stands, but they're expensive. You know, I have so many Predator and Alien heads, that's way too much money. So I might be making my own, but I don't know when that'll happen. But anywho, stay tuned. So I just revisited the shelf over here to remove all of the boxes, and I actually took out their backgrounds because I'm going to do a little bit more with the shelf now, because I have enough backgrounds between all these and all of those there, and even another Fugitive to make it pretty cool looking. So now I got to figure out where to put all this. That's going to be fun, but anywho, be back in a sec. Okie dokie, this is how it is coming along. I actually need to take this one back too. But I think it's going to look decent when all the figures are placed inside. I think it'll look fine. Kind of like what I did with the Resurrection shelf too. It covers up a lot of the ugly parts. So. And I do plan one day to maybe pick up another assassin, to have him with an open mouth and a closed mouth. I don't know. We'll see. But he looks pretty cool just by himself already. He'll definitely complement the shelf. So let's get all the other figures here. Progress. So I do have all the emissaries here. I got this one. I think this is Emissary 2. Reloading the rifle, and then Emissary 2 back there, kind of just ready to attack, and then these casual folks here. So I really, really like how they turned out. I'm glad I got 2 more, because that looks a hell of a lot cooler. Alrighty, so here is pretty much the finished product. I might change some poses around a little bit for the emissaries, but pretty much this is what I'm gonna be working with So I do have, like I mentioned, and as you saw, all the emissaries. I do have the Target exclusive Fugitive, the big ass assassin. I have all of the other Fugitive Predators. So what I essentially did is made my shelf reflect that, hey, I got Fugitive from pretty much every single scene in the film except his death. But I don't know if we'll ever get that. Customizers might, and you know what, I might even tap into that one day. But yeah, so this is pretty much where I'm gonna leave the video at. I am pretty happy about it, and definitely let me know what are your thoughts. And if you like these kind of videos, I can keep them up. And yes, a collection tour is on the way, maybe for Christmas. It's a little hint right there. But anywho, go check out the Sanctuary and Trophy Room on Facebook if you like Alien Predator stuff like me. And as always, everyone, have a good morning, evening, midday, whatever, and take care. And the finishing touch, actually. There we go. Battle damaged. Okay, take care.